Hey guys, welcome to another video in my series of Sims 4 base game builds. I finally finished the apartment complex and now someone is drilling outside. I'm so sorry if you can hear that. Wow, they started as soon as I said, hey guys. I forgot what I was saying. I had thought of this because I saw a tutorial on how to make garage doors. I'll link the video down below that I used as a tutorial. It reminded me of the garage doors that were on an apartment complex, and I didn't do it exactly like the tutorial, but I did what I could do myself. Because it is completely base game. I'm doing an entire series of different buildings, all in Newcrest. I'm just going to fill Newcrest with all base game builds. And I think I'm going to switch it up the next video because I'm craving using some of the packs. I just bought some and I haven't touched them yet. So I'll probably, my next Sims build will probably not be base game, but I will be filling Newcrest, so don't worry about that. Because I do want to build a shopping mall of all things. I want to do one base game and one not base game. We'll see how it goes. But I really enjoyed building this apartment complex. I actually built it twice. I didn't finish it the first time, but sometimes when I want to do a build, I'll like practice it first and then I will finish it completely, like from scratch. And the first time I was building it, I was having so much fun that I just almost finished it. I got a little carried away. I don't normally like start to decorate or anything, but yeah, and I think this was also my first time using debug items. I can't remember if I used debug items on my last build or not, but I did use some debug items on this, like for the garage doors and some decoration stuff, like in the office part of the apartment complex right there in the front. I put some little packages and stuff to make it look like I don't know if other people's apartment complexes do this, but in a one that I used to live in, you had to go get your packages from the office, or like the one I have now, they have lockers, but I didn't put lockers in front of this because base game there's not really a thing to put mail lockers. Anyway, I also like sized up cars so that it would look like there was a little parking lot, like the guest parking, like people are gonna come in to sign a lease, and then like put some in the little driveways, and I even put some in the actual garages. You can't access the garages, but just to make it look cool, I put cars inside them. Also, since this is base game and it's technically not actually an apartment complex, when you put Sims in it, they're all considered, it's one household. So I found that when I was playtesting it, the best thing I could do was, like, if you want a sim to live in this apartment, you lock the door to every other sim except for that sim, and then do the same thing for all the other apartments. The only problem I had with that was when I left the lot and came back, sometimes sims would be in the wrong apartment, so you'd have to unlock the door for them, kick them out, and then put them back where they're supposed to go. Otherwise, they just end up kind of sticking around into one apartment. I don't know why that is. There's one apartment that I actually left empty. Because you can only have 8 Sims and there is 7 apartments and some of them are 2 bedrooms, but they all collected in that one that wasn't locked. I didn't lock the door on it, so they all collected in it. So you got to do some finagling with locking the door to get it to function like an actual apartment complex, but I don't know. It's still cute to have, and it looks good, I think. While I was recording building this, I didn't actually record decorating every single apartment because that would have just taken way too long. I had to speed up this footage twice because my editor couldn't speed it up anymore. So I sped it up, and then I exported it, and then I put it back in the editor and sped it up again because it could not go fast enough. I didn't want this video to be 30 minutes long just for one build. So yeah, I still kind of have trouble with like moving objects. Like I know how to, press Alt and move an object around, but I didn't play The Sims 3 that much. And what I did play of it, I didn't do any like moving stuff around. I didn't even know you could. And so I don't know the Sims 3 camera, and whenever I'm watching someone using a video and they can like really tilt objects and stuff, they're using the Sims 3 camera because that's the way you can move things, and I'm not used to it, and I struggle so much. Like, I really need to learn how to use it. I'm so used to the Sims 4 camera that I don't know what to do with myself, because when I try to use the Sims 3 camera, I just mess up all the time, and I like go back to the buttons you push on the other camera, and I mess up and I freak out, and it's frustrating. It's not that big of a deal, but I want to learn how to use it. I need to just force myself to use it so that I can get better at placing objects in places. Yeah. And I just really want to be able to, I want to challenge myself with debug items. I want to learn how to, what's the word? I don't know. I just want to experiment more. And once I am doing builds with the other packs that I own, I want to just go ham with like all the stuff. I want to make a cliff build and like do stuff other than houses, because there's so much you can do. Like, I want to build like little fairy mushroom places. That would be fun because you don't see that normally in The Sims. So I really want to do that, and I think maybe that will be the next build that I do. I'm not sure, because I want to build the shopping mall, and I also want to build a more modern version of an apartment complex with like better balconies, because this apartment complex, I did put balconies in it, but they're only like 1x3, so they're not actually usable. I think I only put a plant on a couple of them. They're not, like legitimate balconies that people can go out on. Yeah. I tried to give a little story for each of the apartments too. So like one of them is this girl, she lives by herself, she's making a bunch of money, she works in fashion design, and so I tried to design a little studio for her. And then like there's another one where it's just this chill family, and they have a lot of plants around, and they like cactuses, and they've got a little kiddo, a toddler, so I put a high chair in it. When I was first playtesting it, it was not working, and I realized it was because I accidentally put a fence in front of the staircases. For some reason, the adults could get over the stair, or over the fence. It was that really short fence that I put around all of the planters outside. The toddler couldn't get over the fence. Over the fence, even if the adults were carrying her, and I just didn't realize that that's what was happening. So I had to go back and fix that. I thought it was like something wrong with the high chair, and the Sims were doing that thing where they were like, no, I can't do it. Wasn't the high chair, wasn't anything wrong with the way I placed things. It was just because the toddler couldn't get over that teeny tiny little fence, which I thought all fences Sims couldn't get over, but apparently they can walk over that one, because they were having no problem getting in the apartment. The adults just, they couldn't carry the toddler over it. I don't know, The Sims is weird. So yeah, I can't remember everything I was gonna say, but this apartment complex has 4 studio apartments and 3 2-bedrooms. One of the 2 bedrooms is really big. I think that's, yeah, that's what I put in there. And it's, the way I built it, I have a feeling it's only gonna fit on this lot because it's long. I can't remember if there's another lot that this will fit on. I hope I didn't screw everyone over. Like, if you already have something on this lot, I don't know what I'm gonna name this when I put it on the gallery. Usually I name it, and then after I film the video and post it, I put it up on the gallery, but I don't know what I'm gonna name this one. Anyway, I'm super in the mood to go start building another Sims build already. I don't know how to speak anymore. I've been talking too much. I am going to go. Maybe I'll build the fairy garden like I was talking about. I don't know. We shall see. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you want me to build next. Maybe there's something I can do base game. I don't know. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye!